him a little time to impress us. He's walking all over the place. He's even been to my house.
Why don't we just take him out?
I'll see to it he disappears.
First, you bust him up real good. Public and messy. Everybody should know what you get when you kick in my door.
Real take charge guy.
Hey guys, I'm Kevin.
I'm Jake.
And this is Movie Matters. Today we're talking about Raw Deal from 1986, Arnold Schwarzenegger. This movie's terrible. It's not very good, but it's kind of funny and entertaining at the same time. What'd you think of it, Jake?
Yeah, I'd say mildly entertaining, and like on the lower end of mildly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's trying a little bit too hard and not really nailing anything.
Very hard. Trying very hard. The screenplay is terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like these guys who wrote it were like, let's see this. Let's see him kick this guy's ass. And then, like, all the dialogue is just very goofy and stupid.
Even the one-liners aren't good.
No.
So,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, this movie didn't make really any money. I mean, it had an $8.5 million budget. It made $16 million worldwide. So, apparently it didn't do well because like Arnold was still kind of developing his star power, from what I was reading, and that obviously the fact that the movie sucks, it didn't do very well. Because this was like released after his hits Conan, Terminator, and Commando. It just didn't resonate with audiences. And yeah, the movie doesn't know what to do with its main character.
Yeah.
And it just isn't very good. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of liked I liked part of the premise. I like like small town sheriff gets pulled into big city crime, like it's interesting. But the mechanism that they used is weird. Like an FBI agent privately paying him to infiltrate a mob organization is just odd. Like, just have him be hired by the FBI to do it. It's kind of weird. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And then like and we'll get to it, but like I don't even know how, like the FBI agent ends up in that cemetery at the end to get shot. Like that didn't make any sense to me either. I don't know. Unless I missed something. But
it's because that, like, in the other FBI guy who's, like, the mole, which he gave away that he's like, oh, he's got some confidential files, and we can't see what he's doing, and they think someone's on the inside, so they kill him. Or go to kill him.
I missed that part then.
Yeah. The story was very convoluted and hard to follow, if you ask me.
Yeah, way too much going on that didn't need to be going on.
Yeah, it's like overly complicated, but it had no right being overly complicated.
Right. In
Yet
the
it's
end,
still
you
simple.
know that he's just going to plow through like 70 people. That's all you want to see anyway. So like, why add all this extra, fluff? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and then walk away with a smile.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. I don't. Have you seen this movie before? This is the first time, right?
First time, yeah.
I have seen this movie, but I blanked it out of my memory because I didn't remember a lot of it. But I mean, again, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Schwarzenegger, and I watched every single one of his movies. And I remember this and Red Heat not being very good. Mm-hmm. And Red Heat is on our list, but I'd like to rewatch it. So I'm happy I rewatched it. It did confirm that this movie is a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'm not like super mad, that we watched it or anything. There was a couple, like kind of like funny, unintentionally funny parts,
very unintentionally.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's hard because it's not bad enough that it becomes good.
Yes,
it's like it's just not quite there. I kind of wish it did go like all the way, but yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was literally going to say too. It's not so bad it's good. Like Roadhouse, for example.
Right. Yeah.
It's not on that level, and it's like almost close though. It's right. But it's missing.
There's some like what's successful about Roadhouse is that it actually has like some kind of charm to it in like a way. This movie doesn't have that.
That's a great point. There's zero charm. Like the main character is not compelling enough, and he's not super likable. Like I mean, he's just Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, it's like you don't like. Yeah, I don't know. There's just nothing that really. Again, I think this movie suffers from the same thing that Code of Silence suffered from. Yes.
Where the main character just doesn't really have a stake in anything that's going on.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. That's exactly what I was thinking too. It's like again, like Code of Silence, this movie, there's a great movie hiding underneath it.
Yeah.
And it just needed to blossom or open up, and it could have been good. Like the whole Arnold getting too far in and being like, I like all the clothes. I like the way this guy, spends money. He has money. Like there's like a little bit of thematic like
they
element.
Almost built that into a like real theme, but it was just like a throwaway conversation.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. So
like there needed to be something like the mob goes and kills his wife and then he's like really in it to win it,
and
or
he
like
doesn't even reunite with her at the end.
No, he doesn't.
Like, there's no resolution for that.
No.
And it's like, doesn't even seem like he gets his job back because he just fucking wastes all the people and that's it.
Yeah, there's no like real wrap up to the movie. Like everybody's just dead and he just walks away and then like the poppy 80s music plays and it's like credits roll.
Yeah, because the whole reason he takes this job and goes undercover is to get his FBI job back because he's this small-time sheriff and his wife is fucking a drunk and hates her life.
Yeah. Right.
There's a lot of, it's just very interesting. But yeah, Schwarzenegger like only agreed to star in this picture after much haggling in exchange for dissolving his multi-picture agreement with the producer, Dino De Laurentiis. He had one picture left with the producer and was actually very interested in doing Total Recall, but De Laurentiis objected, feeling that he was not suitable for the lead role of Quaid. Instead, Patrick Swayze was already cast before De Laurentiis' production company went bankrupt, which is pretty interesting. And obviously, we know that Schwarzenegger goes on to star in Total Recall with from Paul Verhoeven, the director, which that is one of my favorite movies. That movie's so awesome. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, but only once, and I think it was like the AMC TV version. So,
dude,
or actually, you know what? Maybe we watched it because it was not the TV version.
We need to watch it
because there's one scene that is in it that is definitely not in the TV version.
The three boobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that like 91?
90.
90. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Terminator
knew it was
2
just
is
outside
91.
of the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to maybe let that one slide and come through and be a review. Yeah. But the opening of the movie was actually pretty awesome. With the hitmen going to kill this witness, which again, there's a lot of like these threads that are they make no sense.
Yeah.
And the violence is pretty brutal in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And the inciting incidents is the FBI guys son gets killed protecting this witness, but like none of the hitmen from the beginning ever appear in the movie again.
No, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
You could have tied in the like bad guys, and it's like, I don't know. It's just so convoluted and complicated. They could have tied it in a nice way where it's like Schwarzenegger gets revenge on these guys.
It could have been much more direct and like not a bunch of like I feel like a lot of it's like these kind of like tangentially related, things that happen. Like it's not like if you're not like us and you're not watching it to like really watch it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like some of the stuff would be like, what? Like why did that happen? Like who are these people? Like
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
that was my wife watching the movie. Kept asking me questions about like, who is that guy? What happened to I was like, even I'm watching this and I'm kind of struggling. So
yeah, exactly. Like the whole reason for the plot, in a sense, is Harry Shannon, the FBI guy, who is one of our 80s greats, and he's the dad from Billy Madison, and he's in Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Darren McGavin, he's great. His kid dies. His kid gets shot by these hitmen, and then he wants revenge, but yet you don't really get revenge on the hitmen that killed him.
Right.
Like that. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no correlation between those guys and the mob, really like we know that they were sent by the mob boss, but like, yeah, it's not, there's no moment where like, even Schwarzenegger like confronts like the guy that like pulled the trigger or anything.
Exactly.
Which is like what you would expect,
Yeah. This movie, thinking about it more, makes this movie suck even more. And there's no real resolution to anything.
Yeah, no, not really.
And except for Arnold just killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. And it's also extremely forgettable. Like I watched it 3 nights ago, and I barely remember the fucking plot.
Same, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I'm glad we watched the trailer beforehand because, yeah, it was kind of like, what the fuck happened in this movie?
Yeah, exactly. It's very interesting. I mean, again, the whole Arnold and his wife, that relationship is not painted well. And I like Arnold's like, you should not drink and bake. And like, that's a stupid line. And I don't know. The convo, like the conversation between him and his wife in that scene is like extremely laughable. Her acting is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I think that comes down to the screenwriting. The script is just bad.
Yeah, and like it's also a very, very short scene.
Yeah.
And like that, the whole thing is supposed to establish like their, like deteriorating relationship, which like you can kind of infer that, but like there was like no development of that whatsoever. And like it later when he's like, starting to kind of fall for the casino girl, it kind of comes out of left field that he's like, no, I can't do this to my wife. It's like, why do you give a shit about, like, from the one scene you have with your wife, she's like a massive piece of shit. So like, what do you care? It's like, it's just so like, I don't know. It's just a little disjointed and schizophrenic, kind of like it. Yeah. I don't think the writers really had a clear vision of like what they wanted to do,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You get Arnold. It opens with the introduction to Arnold's character is he's chasing a guy on a motorcycle who's dressed up like a cop, which is dumb. And it's like him chasing him and outsmarting him, which is like, is that a cool character introduction? No. In my opinion, what it should have done is the movie should have opened with him hunting down. He's an FBI agent, and he's hunting down the guy that. And he mentions it to Harry Shannon. He's like the guy that he beats the shit out of, like brutally. This guy who like raped and killed an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah,
and
we
it
should have got that backstory.
Yes,
on film.
instead of just being spoken, it should have opened with him, like finding this girl, and like, or like chasing this guy instead, and he beats the shit out of this guy, and then it fast forwards to him as a sheriff, and I think that's how it should have started, and it would have been way better.
Well, and also like he's kind of bitching about being the small town sheriff, but the movie opens with this like big chase, and he blows the guy up. It's like, okay, how unexciting is this small town? Because that seems pretty freaking exciting,
Yeah. And then he has that line. He's like, "Who do you think I look like, Dirty Harry?"
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny because you mentioned like, oh, all the coincidences you texted me while you were watching it. You're like, all these coincidences to our movies that we watch on this. And again, Jake creates the schedule. You've been creating the schedule lately, and I've been letting you do your thing just because of all these weird coincidences. I feel like if I interfere, it's going to make things weird, or change things, not make things weird. But, like obviously he has that Dirty Harry line, which Code of Silence was, we talked about in our last episode. Code of Silence was originally a Dirty Harry movie, so it's interesting that we picked these back to back. What other coincidences did you find? Because you were like, there's a lot.
Yeah, there was. We had another. Oh shit! What's the guy's name?
It's the police chief. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, the police chief.
Yeah, it's Craigie from Code of Silence that we just watched, who's the gangster in Home Alone.
Yeah. And
he's got a small bit in it.
Just like a bit part.
Yeah.
Like he has like 2 lines of dialogue that are like 5 words each.
Yeah.
Like maybe, but yeah.
Both movies take place in Chicago.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Code of Silence showcases Chicago way better, though.
Yeah, this could have taken place in any city.
Yeah.
Like it's totally unnecessary for it to be Chicago. But
you've got Robert Davi, who's one of the villains. He plays the villain in License to Kill that we've done a review on, the James Bond movie.
An FBI agent in Die Hard. Yes,
Johnson. And then like I said, Harry Shannon, who's played by Darren McGavin, who's Christmas Story, from more modern-ish times, Billy Madison's dad.
Yeah.
What else? Was there any other ones that you found?
No, I think that was it.
Okay.
But yeah, it was funny that there were so many parallels to Code of Silence unintentionally.
Going against the mob.
Yeah.
The plot's kind of convoluted.
Very, very similar plots, very similar, obviously same setting. There's still, kind of like the woman that gets caught in the middle of it, kind of thing. Although it's different circumstances in the 2 movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Let's talk about Schwarzenegger's fake death scene. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he's like, goes on the radio, hey, I'm going to investigate a break-in at this factory. And he drives his squad car, pulls it in, and then puts a bunch of gasoline on it, and then lights a flare and shoots it at it. And there's no body in the car.
No.
So why would they think he's dead?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, how does that fake his own death? That again, the writing is just not smart.
Also, just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, just say like, "Oh, I'm leaving town for a couple weeks."
Yes. Also, completely unnecessary. Like,
like,
did they even know? How did they? It's not like it dissolves his background by him dying.
No, like not at all. You know, like,
It's wild.
if anything, there would be a suspicious investigation about why he blew up his cop car.
Yeah.
Without being in it or whatever.
Makes no sense. Yeah, I think it's so funny that he's just like, yeah, the Harry Shannon is like, I have $45,000 in savings, which is a lot of money for the 80s.
Yeah, it is.
And he's like, I'm going to pay you this out of my own pocket to go do this investigation. Again, completely unnecessary. Why does it have to be off the books?
right.
Well, actually, I get the reason why it had to is because he's like, there's someone in the department that's going to do this. But, or that's a mole in the department. So I get that, but still, like, your own money, like, I get it. His son was killed, and it's like, you've got some skin in the game, but it's, I don't know. It's a little far-fetched.
Yeah.
A little far-fetched. And then, you get these kind of scenes of Arnold trying to make his way into this crime syndicate, and he goes to this, like, underground gambling ring and, like, flips these, like, magic or magnets, and then, throws the dice, and it's stuck in the center, and flips the table, and then starts beating the shit out of everyone, and then drives a fucking truck through the casino, which just makes no sense. Also, I think the dumbest fucking part of that whole thing is when he's, like, pulling the truck out, he doesn't have his lights on, and there's people just standing in the way of the path, and this is at night. They're just standing in the way, not moving, and Arnold goes, "Excuse me, can you please move out of the way?" And the guy's like, "Hey, your lights are off." Like, what? What is the point of any of that?
No. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like super. They don't even explain why he, like, drives the truck through the building or anything. Like, unless I missed it. But
I think I may have missed it either, because I don't know.
One of the things that I had a real hard time with in this movie was the dialogue. Like, hearing the dialogue was, like, real tough for me.
Like, the quality, like, the voices, it was hard to hear?
Yeah.
What they were saying? Interesting.
Like, I was trying not to listen to it, like, really loud, because there's, like, gunfire and explosions, and, my daughter's sleeping right above the living room.
Yeah.
But, like, I felt like the sound mixing was, like, not very good. Like, all the voices are, like, way quieter than, like, everything else in the movie.
Interesting. I didn't have that.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Then when the mob goes after, like, again, I don't know these characters anymore.
Yeah, I don't know anyone's
I can't
name.
remember them. There's, like, the mob that's getting in this car, and then they send a school bus to do a fucking drive-by.
Yeah.
Which makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
And the dialogue with that is like, oh, he was so, like, one of the henchmen gets killed, and he's like, oh, he was such a good guy. And then they just fucking leave. It's like,
Yeah.
what? And then also you get, like, this chase scene between the mob and Arnold Schwarzenegger and, like, the gang he's working with. And Arnold's, like, sticking his gun out of the car, like, shooting at the mob, killing some guys. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird and random. And then, yeah, like, some of the lines, I don't know, there's a scene where he's talking to the main girl at the casino, and he's like, he uses the word clout, which I hadn't known about that word until recently, because I'm not as hip, I guess, but, like, I didn't know clout existed back then. Like, I thought that was a fucking made-up thing by, like, Gen Zs.
No, that's, like, a real thing.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was, like, I don't know, maybe it's just hitting the zeitgeist again.
Yeah.
And then, he's Joseph P. Brenner, and like, one of the cops asks him, like, what does the P stand for? And he's just like, pussy.
I was like, what?
It's like, all right.
So dumb. you know that like they had to have been sitting around like, oh, how do we make him have an awesome line here?
Yeah.
Oh, make him say pussy.
Yeah, made no sense.
It's so stupid.
And then you get like the three guys that like beat him up in the alleyway. Like, who the fuck are they with?
Yeah, no idea.
And they come back randomly in the mall out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
They're eating like a hot dog. One has some ice cream, and they just so happen to fucking see him at this clothing store.
Yeah.
No
Random.
fucking way. That makes
Yeah.
no sense to me. And then they start fighting in there. And then Arnold's like, I don't know. It was just fucking weird. And made no sense.
I think, so I think there's a throwaway line that he says to Robert Davi about beating those guys up that he sent after Arnold.
Mm.
But again, it's like one throwaway line. And then when he sees them again in the mall, he's already working for the mob at that point. So why are they trying to
Yeah, I don't know.
mess with him again? Like, yeah, it doesn't.
Wasn't
make
it?
sense.
Isn't like again? I feel like there's two rival gangs almost. It seemed
But
like
there isn't.
they're all one. It was
I
so
don't-
confusing.
I know. I
I don't know.
don't.
It's like it's like I need to rewatch it, but at the same time I don't because I'm probably just as fucking confused.
Yeah.
And then I love the one girl, and again I don't remember her name. I'm looking at Monique. She's like, call the cops, dial dipshit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, so dumb. And then one of the girls that's like in the clothing store is like, out of my way, shit. I think
Yeah.
or one of them says that. But yeah, and that's when I made the note. I can't tell if this is supposed to be humorous, but I'm pretty sure it's serious. This movie.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain this is trying to be a serious movie.
Crazy.
But so is Roadhouse.
Yeah, but that movie's just great.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just like a little spark of something missing from this to make it that. You know?
Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the when the whole we'll get to that. We're finally getting to that funeral scene or whatever where they go to kill Harry Shannon, and like again, how do they know he's at there? Like, how do they know he's there?
Yeah.
And then he realizes it's Harry and kills the other guys, and then goes up to Harry Shannon and is like, I didn't realize it was you. And he's like, he's on the ground shot, and he's like, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's like, what? That's the
Now
line you're
run.
going to say?
Get out of here.
Yeah. Like, Jesus.
Fuck.
And then Arnold loading all the guns to get, like, his revenge finally. Like, it's like, finally. And, like, he's, like, unzipping his bag. And it's just, again, I feel like we made movies like this when we were
Yeah,
fucking, like,
for sure.
in middle school, high school. It's like, because we were just having fun. But it's
Yeah.
like, this movie actually fucking released. And it's, like, so bad.
You know.
It's like, you know, we can laugh about it because we were fucking kids, and it's
Yeah.
like goofy as shit. This movie is like so serious, and it's like, what the fuck?
I loved how like every time he takes a gun out, loads it, puts it back in,
puts
he
it back
like
in the
very
bag.
delicately like re-velcros it, and like it's like okay, like
Yeah, I just thought it was so funny. It's like, let me just load all these guns, put them back in the bag I took them from, and that's the scene.
well, and like I
What?
couldn't think of a more inefficient bag to be carrying like 7 guns in, you know, like there were like 4 zippers on that bag to open it.
Yeah, ridiculous.
And
Then-
I'm pretty sure in the quarry scene,
Yeah.
he like loses the bag.
Oh,
And then
I
it
don't know
like
if I noticed that.
reappears when he has all the guns when he goes back to the casino.
Yeah,
So it's
like
like,
that whole
oh,
quarry
okay.
scene is so random, and like, all right, let's just kill a bunch of dudes to the Rolling Stones song,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
Doesn't fit
And they're like-
anything.
And the editing is so bad in that scene. It just will cut to someone who's got shot 10 minutes ago, fucking rolling down the hill, like rolling down the gravel. And like, dude, oh my God, I laughed so hard when there's a shot of the guy a random guy that just falls into the rock crusher.
Oh, yeah.
At this quarry.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I literally rewound it and fucking played it again. I was like, no way. Like, we gotta like look that up and see if we can find it. Because that's ridiculous.
Jenna was like, oh, God.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that was so unnecessary.
what? Raw deal.
Like, I mean, everybody that he shoots in that scene, I'm pretty sure gets shot in the heart.
Yeah.
And then you throw the
God.
guy in a rock crusher. It's like, God.
Dude, my God. There's the whole scene. The whole scene is on YouTube. If you just Google Raw Deal Gravel Pit Shootout, you should be able to pull it up. I'm going to see if I can find it. Because we got to show that. Okay, I found it. And it's the most... I love this. I'm highlighting over the clip on YouTube, and it says most replayed. It's that scene. Oh, my God. Okay. If you pull it up, it's... Yeah, let me know when you got it. And it's like at 1:25. A minute 25. 'Cause so good. Go... It started... Yeah. So go to like a minute 20. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
It should have just gone from the. Okay. So again, the editing's so bad. It should have been that the whole time. Like it should have gone from him because it's just like so disjointed. And I was like, wait,
it's a full
what?
like 30 seconds before you see him fall in.
Yeah, I was like, how is
So
that
funny.
possible? Okay, it should have cut there.
Yeah. It's like a limp dummy too. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
But I didn't realize that was the same guy that just had gotten shot. Obviously, replaying
I
it now,
didn't.
I realize that.
Yeah.
And
I thought they were just showing some random guy like falling in there. It's like, oh,
it's like,
jeez.
what? I don't know. And the fact that he like shoots out his windshield and is shooting all these guys very accurately while driving a Cadillac is insane and stupid.
Yeah. I don't understand why he even shot the windshield out. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
So he could put the gun through and aim? Like, I don't know. That's the only reason.
He could, like, punch the windshield. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, why
That's
are you
what he should have done.
shooting it?
Yeah.
And he waits until he's, like, just outside of the quarry to shoot it so everybody can hear the gunshots? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Made no sense. I don't know. And it's like, the quarry had, like, was it even mentioned earlier? Like, why is he going there?
I have no idea. I mean,
There's
there was
so
like
many
drugs
answers.
there, right?
Yeah.
And money.
That's what they seized. It's when they did that robbery.
That's right. Yeah.
And seized the money and the drugs. But again, that was all pointless. And like,
so
I don't
what?
know. Yeah.
He doesn't even do anything with any of it, right?
No, I don't think so.
He just kills everybody and then he leaves. So it's like, okay, like, what do you care that?
Yeah, but I think there's a shot after that where they go there and they're like, what's happening? Why are all these guys dead? You know? There is like a scene like that.
I know, but it doesn't like justify it.
It's just bad. And then you get to the ending where he's just massacring all the other people. And I feel like they're in this club and there's like tons of guys. And they're all like, they all point their guns at the elevator and like half of them are standing in front of each other. And it's like, you guys are just going to shoot each other, which makes no sense. And then Arnold comes in and they're like all shooting at each other point fucking blank. It's like a 10 by 10 room.
Most of them, I think, are less than like 10 feet away from each other when they're shooting at Arnold and Arnold's shooting back. Like, yeah, I don't know how anyone missed.
Yeah. And then he kills the main like mob guy at the end and just pours like chiclets on him for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Made no sense whatsoever. Just like, oh yeah, now you get this. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
it's the most anticlimactic like death in that entire scene too.
Yeah.
Like that's supposed to be the guy. Like, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. And then
like what ends up being the last scene is he gives the gun to the guy that prosecuted him. And the guy stands up to shoot him, and he turns around and does the James Bond,
yeah,
you know, shoots him first. That should have been the mob boss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, agreed. But the final scene of the movie, I'm going through my notes, and I was like, oh yeah, that was the final scene where it's Harry is the FBI guy is at the fucking hospital like doing PT, and like Arnold hugs him, and they're smiling, and it freeze frames on them. Hugging and smiling, and then the movie fucking ends. That's what it did. Yeah. That's how the movie ended. It's like, what? Yeah. What is this thing? So, I don't know, man. This movie was not good, and talking about it more makes me fucking hate it more.
Yeah.
But,
it's like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
To be some major tweaks to make it a little more...
yeah. Like, I think Code of Silence was way better than this.
Yeah,
and Code of Silence isn't amazing. Yeah. So, I don't know. But we got another Chuck Norris movie coming up next week. Invasion USA, which I've never seen. Have you seen it?
No.
Well, the movie also doesn't have a very good rating on IMDb, so I'm sure it's also going to be another flaming pile of garbage. So
this is unintentionally turned into Flaming Pile of Garbage Month.
That's probably actually what it's going to be officially called now, yeah. So we'll have to make up for it next the month after, but you may be taking a leave of absence because you're having another child, which is cool. So we'll see how that's going to go. We'll see see what we do, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this shit roast of this movie, and watch it. I hope you watched it, and if you didn't, probably don't.
Yeah, it's all right to skip this one.
Yeah, but it's Arnold, so it'll be okay if you do. But we'll have another Chuck Norris movie for us next week. Hopefully, it's also crap, and we'll have some fun talking about it because this was fun talking about this one. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for listening or watching. Hopefully, you watched because then you got to see the dude get crushed by the fucking rock crusher. Otherwise, Google that scene and you'll laugh your ass off.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
See ya.